Wednesday night walkthrough, Kern County Animal Services, 3951 Fruitvale Avenue. We're going to start off with our longest resident. This is wonderful, sweet Karma. We've posted about her so many times. She is still here at the shelter. We want to get her out as quickly as possible. It is long overdue. Yeah, she's 13 years old, but she is just one of the best dogs in the whole entire shelter. Staff love her, volunteer love her. She's been on social media. She's been on TV. She's still here. It's unbelievable. You know it's because she's an old dog. She's 13 years old, but I tell you what, she don't act like a 13-year-old at all. She is a very, very sweet girl. She's still got a lot of life left, and she will make you very, very happy if you adopt her and bring her into your home. So this is Karma, our longest resident. We're going to start off with her for the Wednesday night walkthrough. You'll find her in Q02. My phone is like a bonehead. It seems like I always forget to charge my phone on Wednesdays. So it's going to be kind of quick. Titus is one of the most handsome dogs in the whole entire shelter. Recently, there was a tour that came through the shelter. Berkeley conducted the tour, and they were all out in the concrete play yard. They brought a couple of dogs out. Titus was one of the dogs that was out there, and he was just so affectionate. He was so wonderful and so well behaved. He is a great dog. He's had many other kennel mates. And he is a dog that is definitely deserving of a home. And honestly, he's long overdue because he's so well behaved and he's such a handsome boy. So this is Titus in Q18. Yeah, we're starting in Q because we just have a few in Q we need to look at. Phyllis, this old girl, Phyllis is still here. She's one of the stars of our senior dogs. You know, we have several senior dogs, and Phyllis is one of the older girls. Phyllis is, so she is 8 years old, and she is excellent with smaller dogs. When it comes to bigger dogs, she can be a little timid and kind of likes to, keep to herself. But when it comes to younger dogs, look at that smile Phyllis has. Look at that beautiful smile. What a sweet girl. She's really, really great with smaller dogs. This senior girl, 8 years old, Phyllis, she needs to find a home. You'll find her in Q05. Come on, dude. All right. In 6 is, I believe this is Rosalina. Rosalina, beautiful shepherd girl in Q06. I believe there is volunteer content of Rosalina available, so you can check our social media pages or check out. I have a funny feeling you might find Rosalina, Denise Lynn Smith. She is the biggest husky fan in not only Bakersfield and Kern County, but also California and the entire United States of America. Yeah, it's Denise Lynn Smith. She loves the German Shepherds, and it's easy to watch. She loves Rosalina. Very pretty girl, very well behaved. Again, you can check out. He's being a bad influence, huh? Yeah, you can check out photos and videos of her on social media, thanks to Denise. So Rosalina is in Q06, and those were the ones I had marked for our second big room of adoptable dogs, our Q Kennels, Kern County Animal Services, 3951 Fruitvale Avenue. Clear the Shelters continues through next Tuesday, September 10th. So every dog you see that's available for adoption, their adoption fee is waived. This is Dirk. He is such a handsome brindle dog. He was very shy when he first arrived here in the shelter. Being paired up and spending time with other dogs has done wonders for his confidence, his personality. Excellent dog, great with others. This is big brindle Dirk, and you'll find him in AD 34. And then we'll make our way up to let's see, maybe we'll start at the back here. How about 39? 8039 is Jensen. So Jensen, he was a longtime resident. He made it out of the shelter safely some time ago. He was brought back. I think he might have been in a foster home. Where are you at? That's you, Jensen? Boy, you are a bigger boy. You're bigger than you used to be, that's for sure. He's becoming a full-grown dog. He was a great dog here at the shelter previously, great with other dogs, and just one of our favorites. So we were glad that he made it out of the shelter, but sad that he's back. But we definitely want to get him out of the shelter safely one more time, and hopefully he'll find his forever home. So this is Jensen, bigger than he used to be. You'll find him in AD 39. 34 we talked about Dirk, and 31 is Zara. Where's she at? She can be a little, hey Zara. Is that you, sweetheart? Zara. How you doing, honey? Wait a minute. Are you Zara, or do you just look just like Zara? Usually Zara is a little more talkative. Let me go see if I got my dogs confused in AD 31. Let's see if Zara's on the other side. Oh, that's Twizzler. So this is so that was Zara, and this is Twizzler. Twizzler is a wonderful, sweet dog. Again, Twizzler had a rough life on the streets. That's why she has some. She came in with some scarring on her face. Looks like she still does have some scarring on her face, but actually it looks better than when it first came in. Don't let that scar fool you. She is a very, very sweet girl. She is good with other dogs. You can see proof of that. Check out our content on social media. Just look up Twizzler and you're sure to find her, and you can see her doing more than laying in her kennel on a Wednesday night, just taking it easy. Maybe she's had a big day and just wants to lay down and relax and go night-night. But that is Twizzler. In AD 31, again, her kennel mate, that was Zara, Z-A-R-A-H. And AD 31 and 30 is, well, this is Lori. We recently posted about Lori. She is a very sweet little black dog, only about 10 months old, but she was out with Denise and Kelsey, myself, and our director, Nick. She was just excellent on a leash. She was so well behaved, a wonderful, very affectionate, sweet dog. Tail is wagging back there. Again, social media, you can look for Lori at Kern County Animal Services. This girl right here, you'll find her and see how wonderfully behaved she is. And she was when our volunteers were spending time with her. She's in AD 30. Her kennel mate on the other side was out on the streets of Bakersfield last Saturday. Did absolutely wonderful. A great report guard for Marigold May. A headless dog. Oh, there's her head. Hi, Marigold. Such a pretty white dog, Marigold May. Yeah, go to KCAS Doggy Day Out on Facebook. You'll see Marigold May with her chaperone on the streets of Bakersfield. She was wonderful, like hit a home run. Very, very good girl. She did great, Marigold May, but she definitely needs to find adoption or foster or rescue as quickly as possible. But if you want a pretty white dog, you got to come down here and get Marigold May. I guess she likes having her head underneath her bed. That's so sweet. She is in AD 30, Marigold May. Let's see. Lexi, another TV star. Lexi in AD 17. Black Petey girl. That you, Lexi? Sexy Lexi? Sexy Mama Lexi? So Lexi had came into the shelter with puppies. She has already snapped back into shape. Look at that underneath. So she no longer has the boobies underneath. But Lexi, tail wagging, again, a dog that's so great that our director Nick decided to take her on TV when he was doing the Pet of the Week segment that he does. Again, Karma has been one of those dogs, and so has Lexi right here. She is running short on time, though, so we need to get her out of the shelter safely. Lexi, AD 17. Again, you can see more of her on her social media. Just look for Lexi, L-E-X-I, of course. These three dogs in this kennel. So we got Chalo. Chalo is the black one here. And we've got Kite. And then over there is Chippy. Maybe we'll get a better look at Chippy. These three dogs came from a severely neglectful situation. They were much thinner. They were very scared and timid when they first arrived in the shelter because they came from a bad situation. There have been staff members here that have really taken the time to regain their trust and rebuild their trust with humans. They went out on the, I think Chalo went out on the streets of Bakersfield and did real well. Megan, superstar volunteer Megan, has posted videos of Kite And Chippy, I think Chippy might have went out as well. So these three in AD16, these are dogs that had life in a shelter is tough, and life in the shelter is scary, and it's a risk. But where these dogs were before, I guarantee, and the situation they were in before, I guarantee the shelter is a better situation for them. However, we don't want them to stay here. This cannot be their home. We do need to find them a home, foster home, rescue organization, to get these three that have been through a lot in their lives, and show them what being loved and cared for and being part of a family is all about. So you'll find them in AD 16. I love this dog. Where are you at? This big black pitty, average Joe. There's the kennel mate, which is Benji. Benji is the kennel mate. That's average Joe laying down right there. Average Joe, he's this big black pitty. When he first came to the shelter, I remember him being in a play group. He was just doing great with all the other dogs, running around, having fun. Eventually, he kind of got a little too excited, and his excitement level with another dog, they were like, "No, I'm not as excited as you are," and that caused a little bit of altercation. But average Joe, for the most part of what I've seen with him, with other dogs, again in the play group, he was really well. He did excellent. He did really well. Just a great demeanor, just a happy big black pitty. Would love to see him find a home. He's definitely deserving. Again, that is his kennel mate, Benji. I'm looking at their intake dates because I know Joe has been here for some time. Benji not quite as long, but Benji has been here since mid-August. A great looking dog in his own right. And so a couple different types of dogs to choose from in AD 14, Benji and average Joe. I would love to see average Joe find a home. Please, if you're a fan of large dogs, of pitties, handsome dogs, average Joe could be the one for you. But time is of the essence for him in AD 14. All right, 18% on my battery. Let's see how many we can get through here. AD 13. Dog you've seen before in the Wednesday night walkthrough. Jessie. Beautiful Jessie. She can sometimes be a little bit barky in her kennel. She's being pretty good right now. A lot of times she will bark because she just craves attention. She loves people. She loves to play with other dogs. It's really surprising that a dog this beautiful and this sweet is still here. It could be, like I said, she in the past has been pretty barky when she gets an attention, and a lot of times that can turn people off. But you can see she's a good girl right now. Went out on the streets of Bakersfield, and her chaperone said she was initially very excited, but then she settled down and she was just like the best dog. So this is Jessie, one of the prettiest dogs in the shelter in AD 13. Okay, so Waverly and Becky. Now, they're two very distinctive dogs, a couple of doggo Argentinos that came in together with a third dog that made it out of the shelter safely. Waverly has spent time with our superstar volunteers and also on the streets of Bakersfield and done really well. Waverly, I believe, is still waiting for a home. Becky is the one that just mostly white. Waverly has the black ears. Becky does not. Becky should be pretty memorable if you spend any time on her social media, because Becky, when she's in her kennel with Waverly, she's very happy, a very good girl. However, when she's out of her kennel, it's like it freaks her out. She gets very scared and she plants, she freezes. I hear though that earlier today, someone who is a big fan of doggo Argentinos, a man adopted Becky, and so she will be leaving. So that is amazing to see a dog that definitely needed somebody to see what a good girl she was and how much potential she had, willing to give her a little bit of extra time. Someone is willing to do that for Becky. We're so happy about that. Now let's get Waverly out. Waverly is an outstanding, beautiful dog as well, tapping her tail, both of them females. tapping her tail on her empty dog dish. Waverly in AD 10. I'm looking at my list of dogs here. Where is Danish? Old girl Danish. You're not Danish. You are Sienna. You are Danish's kennel mate. Hello there. We got to spend some time with Danish. Another one of those older dogs that one of those senior dogs was recently in a play group that we did. I saw Danish. Oh, look at Danish. So she's in ADOA right here in the very front row. Hey, old girl, how are you doing? I saw, hi, Danish. Oh, got a little sniffle going on there, Danish. So I saw Danish out earlier with one of our volunteers. Danish is an older girl, but she likes to play ball. She likes to play with the ball. She might not be the fastest dog in the shelter, but she still has some spunk in her, and she's still a lot of fun. Look at that old face. Look at that old pretty face. Danish in AD08. You know, there are certain types of dogs that takes longer to get out of the shelter safely. Large dogs, black dogs, senior dogs definitely fall in that category. So Danish is a dog that definitely needs your help. This older girl in AD08. How are you doing these days, Murphy? Murphy is a super handsome dog here in AD06. I remember Murphy when he first arrived here in the shelter. Hi, Murphy. Are you doing better? Are you doing better, Murphy? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, see, all right, I'm gonna leave you alone, Murphy. Murphy needs somebody special because I don't know if he was kind of shut down when he first arrived in the shelter, very shy and timid, kind of like what you're seeing right now. He was starting to come around with me, but now he's getting shy again. And I think that's the way he's acting with other people, and that's holding him back, and that's why he's still here, because he's a super handsome dog, very handsome dog. And he's good with other dogs as well. But when a dog is timid, backs away, when somebody tries to give him attention, people are going to move on. So he's going to need somebody special to get him out of the shelter. Murphy in AD06. His kennel mate, on the other hand, Alfredo. Where's Alfredo at? You're not Alfredo. Where's Alfredo? Oh, Alfredo's in 5. Where's he at? Where's little Alfredo? You're not Alfredo. Where's Alfredo? He's this white Chihuahua. Alfredo. Alfredo has been here in the shelter since mid-July. And now usually, hi Alfredo. Usually smaller dogs make it out of the shelter much quicker than larger dogs. Cannot figure out the deal with Alfredo because he is he has a great personality. He is great with other dogs as he's leaning in for me to give him some scratches through the kennel. And he's a good-looking boy. And he's got a great personality, great with other dogs. He went out on the streets of Bakersfield, and you did awesome, didn't you? Didn't you, Alfredo? Yeah, go to KCAS Doggy Day Out on Facebook, and you can see photos and videos of Alfredo being out, spending his day out with a family, and just being wonderful. Want to see this little guy get out. Oh boy, come here. Oh, there you go, Alfredo. He is right here in the front row in AD05, Kern County Animal Services, 3951 Fruitvale Avenue. Adoption fees waived for Clear the Shelter through September 10th, so that's next Tuesday. All right, we got to go to Chona and AD03. Chona must have been comparing notes with Marigold May, because hi, Chona. Focus, camera, focus. There's Chona. Chona was another one of the dogs that came from that bad situation. But Chona has been wonderful here in the shelter. Chona's been out on the streets of Bakersfield and done really, really great with her chaperone. So this is a dog, again, that's been through a tough time before winding up in the shelter. It's rare when we can say that the shelter is a better situation than where the dog came from, but that is the case with Chona. So this is not ideal, don't get me wrong. And every dog here in the shelter is at risk. Where Chona was at previously, the situation that she was in, was not good and worse. So happy she's here for now, but not. But this is not her final destination. This is not her final outcome. She needs to find a home. Very, very good girl. Again, look up KCAS Streets of Bakersfield on Facebook. You can see Jonah out on the streets of Bakersfield getting a bath with a towel wrapped around her head. You'll find her in AD03. These dogs right here, all these puppies are 4 months old. And here's what I don't think I've mentioned about these dogs. So we got 5 of them. All their names start with L's. You saw Lexi, the TV star, Black Lexi, the mama, Black Lexi, the TV star. These are her puppies. These are her puppies. They came in with her. One of the reasons and one of the challenges with these dogs, so they came in when they were 2 months old. Now they're 4 months old. You can see they're getting bigger. They're taking up a lot of room. So much room that they needed to be separated from their mama because she's a large girl as well. But now these guys are running out of room rapidly. One of these things is not like the other, and that's you, Tan Boy. Or wait, are you a boy or girl? I'm not sure. Girl. Yeah, but these guys have spent. These are 60-day dogs. These little 4-month-old puppies here, Lexi's puppies. They're all 4 months old, and they came to the shelter when they were 2 months old. They have been here for 2 months now. They're 4 months old. We got to get them out, guys. We have got to get them out. If there's one thing we cannot stand, it's young dogs like this being at risk, and these guys are. These guys have been in. You don't realize how much risk these dogs have been in, and staff and volunteer stepping up for Lexi's puppies that you see right in front of you right now. They've got to get out. Adoption, foster, or rescue. We don't care which one. Adoption, foster, rescue. Those are the 3 ways that we want to see dogs leave the shelter. The 4th way breaks everybody's heart. Let's not go there. Let's focus on positive outcomes for you and you and you and you. Their name: Lester, Lexus, Lorelei, Lloyd, Lydia. They're in AD02. And it looks like we got one more kennel. I'm gonna get to it. I got 6% left on my battery. We're gonna make it. Butch and Bailey. I feel like we just had this conversation. So they're a little bit older. They're 8 months old. Let's see. So Butch is the one with the 2 different colored eyes. Bailey is slightly smaller. These couple shepherd mixes. These dogs have been in extreme risk as well. They are lucky to still be here. The reason they're still be here is we're going to do everything we can to get them out of the shelter safely. Adoption, foster, or rescue. Those are 3 options for these 2, Butch and Bailey. But it was already at a point to where it has to happen. Like that was like last week. It has to happen. So it's even more important right now. Butch and Bailey in AD01. And then just before my phone dies, one of the most distinctive dogs in the shelter, little Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy. She was another one of the senior dogs who was in that senior play group. Her tail is wagging. She is super friendly. That distinctive, pretty face that she's got. Ah, Miss Piggy. Look at her. Miss Piggy is so awesome. Another one, I mean, anytime you come to the shelter, you can just walk through it. Every kennel, you will ask yourself, why is this dog here at the shelter? Why hasn't this dog been adopted, fostered, or rescued? You can say that about every single one of these dogs, but dogs like Miss Piggy, it's especially true. She just has a great personality. She's good with other dogs, and she came in early, so she's a 30-day dog. There's a 30-day dog right there. She came in on, all right, a couple days away from a 30-day dog. She's almost at 30 days. Hard to believe. Her adoption fee is waived. There is no cost to adopt Miss Piggy, this sweet one here in AD01. Another one that's been on the streets of Bakersfield, another one that has volunteer content. so you can see her out of her kennel being a wonderful dog. Miss Piggy, let's get her out in AD01. So again, it's Kern County Animal Services, 3951 Fruitvale Avenue. We're open for adoption, foster, rescue, Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. Except for Wednesdays, we're open late, 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. Again, clear the shelter through Tuesday, the 10th, and we'll have Dirk. Dirk, you won't be the last dog tonight. I still got 3%, Dirk. Dirk is in AD 34. So proud of you, Dirk. So proud of you. He was in building number 2, and like I said, he was shut down. The behavior team worked with him, got him in a play group with the other dogs, and he has just been so much happier and really come out of his shell since then. So he's such a handsome brindle dog. He is such a handsome brindle boy. Dirk in AD 34. Adopt, foster, rescue. If you can't do that, please share, whether it's the Wednesday night walkthrough, any of the content that we post on social media. Pick your favorite dog, share that one, and do your part to get them out of the shelter safely. We unfortunately are not able to save every dog, but we save a whole lot, and we keep on getting better at it. And that would not be possible if it wasn't for you, for doing your part, for participating in the streets of Bakersfield, for fostering, for rescuing, for sharing photos and videos, for volunteering your time. It can be overwhelming and it can be depressing, but we want to focus on the good that we can do and the good that you do, and how everybody just doing something makes a difference. So, like what I always say, you don't have to do everything, just do something, and whatever you do, don't do nothing. Thanks for watching.